All right, here we are, another Star 99.9 Michael's Jewelers acoustic session here at Little Pub in Fairfield with our friend James Arthur.
Hello.
Hi. So before we get to a lot of the music questions, I have some sports-related questions for you. So here in Connecticut, the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox, it's big drama here in Connecticut because we're right in between the two cities.
Yeah.
And they both just played in London. They did the London series over there. Cool. Now, growing up, did you like baseball at all? Because that's what everything's been in the news about. They played this big London series, and everyone over there was like, yeah, we've never really grown up with baseball.
I have to be honest. I only ever experienced baseball whilst watching Hollywood films.
Oh yeah, like movies and stuff.
Movies. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever really experienced it. I would, me and my crew, we were talking about going to a baseball game and experiencing that. You know, it's sort of an American. It's an iconic thing to experience. So, I would love to go to a game, but I don't know anything about baseball. We called it rounders at my school.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's a different game, I think.
It was interesting to watch it over the weekend because it's such an American type sport, you know, and they were playing in London. It was just funny,
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So the last time we hung out with you was right after Say You Won't Let Go came out. We did one of these acoustic sessions here, and it's been interesting to see the success and the progression over the past few years.
Yeah.
So how's that been for you? Just going.
Oh, I've got a bit chubbier. I've eaten more. My hair's grown a little bit. I've got a bit older. A couple more lines on the forehead.
There you go.
Yeah, it's been great. It's gotten much better. I think. Slowly been chipping away. Getting my music to more and more people. I'm enjoying it. So the older I get and the more experience I get, I'm enjoying it infinitely more. So it's cool. I just love being creative.
Yeah, that's great. And Say You Won't Let Go. You know, a lot of I know personally a lot of people who have used it in their weddings. Yeah, and I feel like when you have a song, it's one thing to have a hit song, but when you have a song that's used in weddings, it's such a personal connection for people.
Yeah.
Is that really neat? Have people told you that they?
Oh yeah, it's wicked. I mean, because you're part of. So many people's memories. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that will be with those people for the rest of their lives, and to be a part of that is a huge honor for me.
Yeah, it's almost like you're connected to millions and millions of people just through the song that you wrote.
Yeah, you're right. It's connecting to lots of people. Yeah, it's cool.
It's really neat.
Yeah,
and then before the X Factor and all that, you were in bands yourself.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest difference between touring with a band, making records with bands, and doing your own thing?
Apart from the fact that when I used to be in bands, like it was more of a collective effort. I mean, I would write a lot of the songs, but it just there was a lot more freedom. You weren't trying to make music that would go on the radio and stuff like that. When the way I do it now is a bit more stress attached to it because I have to make sure it's viable and stuff like that. The difference is much more glamorous than it was back then, but not too much more. I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of pressures and stuff that come with the job. But I love the rewards you get from it. When you hear people singing the music back to you.
That must be crazy just to hear the crowd singing the lyrics.
You get a big sense of achievement and love from that.
Has your songwriting changed a lot? Going from bands to the X Factor to solo stuff over the past 7 or 8 years? Or
it has. Yeah, I'd like to think it's evolved. Funnily enough, I'm kind of like it's weird. I've sort of gradually got back to the way I used to write before all of this, and
that's interesting.
Just with a bit more, it's a bit less thought for how other people are going to view it and how other people think about it, and draw inspiration from people's stories and people around me. I think as a musician, I've definitely, I mean, the developments. I would not to blow my own trumpet, but I'd like to think it's got a lot better.
Yeah. Now, going forward, is obviously music is your main gig. Is there any interest in doing other creative avenues too? A lot of singers will go into acting or do things like that.
I have expressed a desire to do acting. Something I'd like to do. I mean, I don't think I'd ever be like a leading man in like a rom-com or anything like that. But maybe I'd play like the third drug dealer in a gangster movie or something. I don't know.
That would be kind of awesome.
I'd like to be involved in that.
Yeah, that's great.
Something like that. Yeah.
All right, so
I'm not glamorizing dealing drugs. I just think I look like that guy.
Right. Yeah, if you're just getting casted for a movie or a TV show.
I'm like the shotter or the driver. Or something.
That's great. So Falling Like the Stars is out now. You have an album coming out later this year. Is that right?
Yes, I do. Yeah, it will be out in the fall, as you guys say.
Yeah. Is it not called The Fall?
No, it's called You, actually.
Oh, wow.
It's called You.
And then going forward, I know you have a tour starting in October, right, in the UK?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I do. I have a tour in October.
And then will you plan to do any U.S. stuff after that, or?
We're hoping to do some US stuff in and around that time. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for
Cool,
doing
man.
this. We always love when you come and
Thank
play,
you very
play for
much,
our
brother.
listeners and
Thank
everything.
you so much
Thank
for having
you.
me. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.